Hello everyone, my name is Huma and today I will help you in learning countable and uncountable noun. For that, please take a pen or pencil and a notebook. If you find anything new, please write in it. You will learn quickly by doing it. Pause the video and rewind it if you don't get any concept. To get most out of this video, please watch till the end. So let's get started. Firstly, remember what we have learned already. We discussed about noun. So what is a noun? If you remember, noun is a word that contains person, place, thing or an idea. Then we discussed about classification of noun. Nouns are basically classified into four categories. First, proper and common noun. Second, collective noun. Third, countable noun and uncountable nouns. And the fourth one, concrete noun and abstract noun. Then we discussed first two categories of noun, that is proper noun and common noun and collective noun. If you recall, what is proper noun? Proper noun means name of particular place, person or thing. And common noun is name we give in general to all person, place or thing. Let's see an example to make this clearly. Vatsal is a good boy. Here, Vatsal is the name of a particular boy. So it is a proper noun. While boil is name we give in general to any. So it is common noun. Then we discussed about collective nouns. Collective nouns refers to group or collection of same kind of person, place or thing. For example, bunch of books. So bunch is a collective noun for book. Now we will go to the next category, countable noun and uncountable noun. So first, what are countable nouns? Countable nouns are things that we can count using numbers. So if anything you can count, it comes in the category of countable noun. Countable noun can be singular or in plural form. Example, a dog, a man, 3 bags. Here you can see you can count dog, man, bags. So they come in the category of countable noun. Now comes singular and plural form. Singular form if there is one and only one person, place, thing involved. And a and the are used while using them. So what are singular form? If there is only one person, place or thing involved, then we can call them a singular form. A and the are used while using them. For example, a bus, an orange, the sun. Let's see the example in the sentences. The bird flew away. Here bird means we are talking about the single bird. A dog is man's best friend. A dog means we are taking a dog, only single dog. And an apple. A day keeps the doctor away. How many apples we are talking about? We are talking about single apple. Now let's see the plural form. If there is more than one person, place or thing involved, then we can call them as plural nouns. How many is used to find quantity of plural form. Singular noun is changed to plural noun by adding s, es and ies at the end. Let's see example of singular noun and plural noun. Cow, its plural form is cows. Match has matches. Box has boxes. Lady has ladies. See at the end of plural noun s or es and ies in the examples. Let's see the example in sentences. Singular forms and plural forms. The monkey started eating banana. Its plural form, the monkey started eating bananas. The bird flew away. Its plural form, the bird flew away. The thieves put the jewels in the bag. Its plural form, the thieves put the jewels in the bag. Now let's move into the another category of noun, that is uncountable noun. Things that we cannot count using numbers are categorized in uncountable noun. We can use some or any with them. They usually do not have any plural forms. Examples, tea, water and sugar. See, we will see in the example we cannot count water, we cannot count tea and even we cannot count sugar. So they come in They come in the category of uncountable nouns. This Now let's see some sentences examples for the same. This news is very important. Here, news is countable. We can not count how many news are there. I love listening music. Here music is uncountable now. Have you got any rice? Here rice is uncountable. Hope you clear. Hope you will clear with the categories of uncountable noun. That's all in this video. Hope you understand all about countable and uncountable. Now, thank you.